Sahil Singh this side. So let me draw this figure. So you can see this is 40 mm diameter and 50 mm height of this figure, and we will cut it down and we will shape a figure like this. So we will solve the question of how can we get a figure of hexagonal pyramid. So let me try to join this. So after joining this we will get a figure like a pyramid, hexagonal pyramid. As you can see this, I have formed the figure of a hexagonal pyramid. Yes, after fixing it with glue it will be perfect. So let's move on to the question. So this is the question. This is an ISE activity for development of hexagonal pyramid, and the question is draw a development of hexagonal pyramid having 20 mm side and 50 mm height of on its side. So first of all let us draw a line of xy, baseline of xy. So I have taken a baseline of xy. So now, as the question has shown us that we have to take a hexagon of base side 20 mm, so we will going to construct a base side 20 mm on the HP for hexagon. So let me draw with the help of the engineering graphic tools. So let me take my scale and draw 20 mm below the XY line. So to draw an hexagon we have to take 120-degree angles from both points using the D. So let me use the D and make the angle of 120-degree from the below points. So we'll mark a point of 120-degree here, and from another point we'll take a mark. So first of all we will take the arc measurement of 220 mm of side. Taken 20 mm side. Now from below I will again, from that side I will take an angle of 120-degree. Sorry for the bad camera angle. So let me join the points at a 120-degree angle of 20 mm side. Now I will take a straight line which will measure 120-degree, because hexagon sides are measuring 120-degree always. So I have taken 20 mm distance. Now from this below 2 points, uh, first let me measure the distance. Now it's fine, it's 120-degree. Now with the help of this, and we will take an arc of 20 mm, and then we are going to mark from this point to here, and from this point to this side. Now we'll join these arcs with the help of a 20 mm line. So let me join these two lines. As you can see the measurement is also 20 mm. I have taken 20 mm this side and 20 mm measurement this side. So after taking 20 mm measurements, what we have to do is we have to form the height side of this hexagonal pyramid above xy line. So what we will do, we will try to take projections, thin projection line for a 50 mm height above the xy line. So from the center of hexagon, we're gonna take a 50 mm straight line, and then we'll mark is that now I'm gonna take a thin line with another light pencil, and then after that, taking this line, we're gonna join the above parts with this thin lines. Sorry for the mistake, it was going something. Now again I am taking the line. The line was not going to be straight, that's why I erased that, and I again made a line, and then I'm joining with it the thin line coming from the downside, taking both the lines from for both sides. So these lines not which are at an angle do not give the perfect shape of this figure. So what we have to do is we have to take another line from the hexagon part. So for that, what we have to do is we have to take what to do what we have to do is we have to take an arc from the hexagon. So let us take the arc from the hexagon. So after giving the numbering to the figure, what you do is we have to take an arc. So first of all, make the center of the hexagon figure, because from the center we have to take an arc from any point in the hexagon. This is required to get the slant height of the figure above xy line, because if we are able to calculate the slant height, then only we are able to get the actual shape and actual length of the figure. So let me take an arc from the center to 3 point. So I've taken an arc, half arc. Now I will join this arc to the xy line with a thin line. After joining this, I will join this thin line with the above O point, also using a thin line. And this line will be the slant height. As you can see, this is slant height. Yes, I've written that. So now we have to find the actual shape of this figure. So what you have to do is you have to take an arc from O point to the new slant height line, and then we have to construct on the other side with any point on the blank side. So we will make an arc. So after constructing this arc, first of all let me construct this arc. Yeah, it was intersecting, so I have to erase this part. So I erase this part. So let me make it dark. After making it dark, this will be xy line. Now that is the point center of this figure. Now what you have to do is first of all we have to join that drawn arc with the help of center by constructing a line joining the center to the arc. After joining this, what you have to do is we have to take an arc from 1 to point 2, and we have to start constructing it till point 6 for 6 arcs on that figure. So let me take this first arc. second arc, third arc, fourth arc, and fifth arc, and one more arc I will take. Sorry for this unclarity. I have drawn that arc uh, in the question. I should have taken that arc a little bit below. So now what we have to do is we have to join this arc with the help with the center, and this all arcs are measuring 20 mm. So we have to join this. So let me join. So it's going to be overlap for the last sixth point. So I'm really sorry for that. Now the figure is going to complete. What we have to do is we have to take straight lines for the base side of this figure like this. Let me make this arc a slight thin because we want only base lines dark, not the whole figure. So I've erased this base arc. Now I'm going to mark only the uh, straight lines dark and other will be light. So this is for the second, this is for the third, and this goes for the fourth part, and for the fifth, and now for the sixth part. Now in this way our figure for the hexagonal pyramid is constructed, and the figure will look like a complete hexagonal pyramid after using these steps. Yes, the question has shown you. Let me mark, this is 50 mm, and this is 20 mm. Now the figure is constructed, as you can see from the help of question. Now let me show you the figure. The figure will look like this from the top view and the side view. This is the top view, and from the base side you can see the base of the hexagon as shown in the figure and as well in the question.